Good morning. I'd like to thank everyone for being here. My name is Sally Grubbs, Grubbs, and I'm from Marietta, Georgia. And Senator Redd, I'd like to make your acquaintance. I apologize I've not been able to connect with you. I think that we have some business in Cobb County that needs to be attended to. I came previously to testify and didn't make the cut list, but I will happily cede to Rudy Giuliani at any time. I do want to say that one citizen, one vote is what it should be. I was there for the recount at Jim Miller Park on the 13th. I saw a number of different things, and I've submitted 2 affidavits previously. I have them here if anyone would like to see them. But there's a recurring theme, and that is our Secretary of State's office. I was there when I got the phone call. I met Susan Knox, incidentally, on Friday the 13th. What a better day to meet someone when you're trying to ensure a presidential election is handled honestly, and it's not just the presidential election, it's all the down ballot votes that we have in Cobb County. We had a complete upset in Cobb County that I don't think was fair, honest, or very American, what's happened. There's lots of details that I can give you. I have lots of information here about how they sorted ballots. I have video that can be submitted. But one thing is becoming clear. It doesn't seem to matter how much evidence we present. We're going to get the questions. Were those actual ballots in there? First of all, in an election, they seal the boxes with evidence tape. And it's called evidence tape because those papers are evidence in the election. The envelopes are evidence, and anything written that goes in the evidence box is evidence. There should have been no shredding. In Cobb County, Georgia, Jim R. Miller Park is a fairground. They tore down our old exhibit halls and they built new exhibit halls. There's exhibit hall A, B, and C. They're all under one roof. When I went to go observe, I asked what was going on in exhibit hall B, and I was told, you don't need to stay in there. You don't need to go in there. There's nothing going on in there. You stay in exhibit hall C. And exhibit hall C during the recount is where they were sorting the absentee ballots into bins for rescanning. They were sorting the printed ballots for rescanning. I posted a video that has been shared quite a lot of, I'm standing 6 feet away and they're putting, Biden, 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 Trump, 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 supposedly. Don't know how they can even see what's written on the paper. I do wear glasses, but I couldn't even get close enough. They're a couple of feet away while we're having to stay 6 feet away, and we got scolded, we got yelled at, we got belittled, we got harassed. And after the shredding, when I was with Susan, now let me be clear, Jim Miller Park is not a government facility where they have the tax assessor, the tax commissioner, the tag office, and all of that. It is a state fairground or county fairground location. They're only using it because of COVID. So they're only using it for the election purposes. There is no other reason for there to be any other documentation at Jim Miller Park. If you go into exhibit hall A, B, and C, all you see is election stuff. I found out after the fact that in exhibit hall B, where I was not allowed, there were 2 days of voter review panel activity going on with no Republican representation at all. I was purposely told not to go in there. Y'all, I'm a businesswoman. I'm a mother of 2 wonderful boys. I am not an election specialist. I am a United States citizen, and I am here to see, and I participated because I want to be sure our vote is protected. And when somebody calls me and says they're shredding ballots, I left work. People thought somebody in my family died. That's how fast I left to go see what was going on. And Susan and I followed that shredding truck to see where it was going. I thought surely people care enough that when you're on the phone with 911, the police would come. The police didn't come. We go to the Cobb County precinct on Austell Road to make a report. They wouldn't take a report. I made a report with the Secretary of State. I got an email from Francis Watson, and I was told, oh, that's routine shredding. Now, this is not the regular location of the Board of Elections. I just stood up here in the center and listened to the press conference with the GBI. Now, Vic Reynolds is from Cobb County, a very respectable man, but I've got to tell you that Gabe Sterling and Jordan Fuchs in the Secretary of State's office have done nothing but obstruct, belittle, and bemoan. And I have Facebook posts right here that I would be happy to share with someone. Facebook post, what does that mean? Well, that means that anyone who keeps talking about election fraud, since it doesn't exist, that they are the same as people from Iran. That's what was posted. And so I got into a conversation about that. And this was the post. Gabe Sterling posted this. Iran has worked to foment division in our nation. Those continuing to claim the election was stolen are supporting the tactical actions of Iran. This is the state of Georgia. This is the city of Atlanta. And I want Mr. Sterling to answer for accusing people like me who have a job and children and families. I want him to come in here and explain to me how I'm like someone from Iran trying to steal an election. When we have seen the fraud, we have been lied to, we have been distracted, we've been held up, and we're tired of it. And it's time that you people stand up. And I have emailed legislators. We have formed a group called the Angry Patriots of Georgia, and you can tell I'm angry. I am tired of people that we vote to put in office are stabbing us in the back, and they're not doing anything to protect anything. We have begged for you to convene the legislature. We have had people come from out of state on their own dime. I've spent hundreds of my own dollars trying to get the point across. Susan has spent hundreds of her own dollars to get you people to listen, and I don't know what it's going to take. I, honest to God, don't know what it's going to take. Every legislator got a DocuSign document that people don't even bother to open. We are the citizens of this state. We deserve to be heard, and we are tired of it. How many people do we have to drag through here? I'm missing work right now. I missed work the last hearing, Senate hearing. We have begged to be heard, and I'm asking, are you hearing us yet? Is anyone hearing us yet? What do you need to know? I will tell you. Would you like to see my phone that I've backed up in 5 different places because I'm afraid someone's going to steal it and steal the evidence? And you know what? In Jim Miller Park, you can't take a phone in there now. If they're so lily white clean, as they say from the GBI, how come you can't even have a phone in there anymore? That screams fraud to me, and it's happening in the Senate election, and that election needs to be stopped until we have a better way to vote. Thank you very much. I'm passionate. I'm not going to apologize for being passionate. And I'm not going to apologize for being a patriot either.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Thank you. No, ma'am. I think what you said is something that's felt by many people across this state, hundreds of thousands of people. And I appreciate your time. I appreciate the fact, and members of this committee appreciate the fact that you came and you waited the last time and that you took your time to come back today. So thank you for doing what you've done and for being willing to stand up and tell about what you've seen. So
thank you very much.
Okay.
I appreciate it greatly.
All right, we're just going to take a quick 5-minute break.